the Johnson Wax Program with Fibber McGee and Molly. The makers of Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat present Marion and Jim Jordan as Fibber McGee and Molly with Bill Thompson, the King's Men, and Billy Mills Orchestra. The show opens with You. Folks, you who love to take long walks down the familiar streets of your hometown. You who like to meet and pass the time of day with the neighbors. You who know the sweet loveliness of a day in June. You who...
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Wilcox.
You who... Oh, well, anyway, here, window shopping down 14th Street in Wistful Vista, we find Fibber McGee and Molly.
Isn't it lovely out today, McGee?
Yes, sure it is.
What is so rare as a day in June?
31 days in September.
Yes, but I always
Hi,
thought...
Fibber.
Hi, Bud. Hey, Molly, how does this straw hat look on me?
Well, not bad, McGee. But what are those two big holes on the sides for?
Ears.
Ears?
Yeah, I picked this hat up at a bargain. The Wistful Vista Dairy Company just put on motor trucks. Got rid of all their horses.
Well, did they have any shoes that would fit you?
Well, I was going
Hi,
to...
Fibber.
Hi, Bud. What was I saying, Molly?
About buying a horse's wardrobe.
Oh, yeah. Well, sir, when I heard the dairy company was selling these straw hats, I dropped in and I said, say, did any of them horses wear a 6 7/8 hat? And the fellow says, well, he says...
Hey, Fibber.
Hi, Bud.
My goodness, you know everybody, don't you, dearie?
Oh, I get around. Well, anyway...
Hi, Bud.
Hi, Fibber. Oh, no! Hey. Where does he get that hi, Bud stuff?
Say, who was that fat man you just spoke to?
Oh, I don't know. I have such a circle of wide acquaintances.
Oh.
Don't you get it, Molly? I said...
Ain't funny, McGee.
Eh? Oh, well, shucks, we just got started. Hey, look at the crowd in front of Needham's Wallpaper store. Looks like an auction sale.
Oh, goody. Let's go over and listen.
No.
I love auctions.
Oh, I hate auctions.
Do you love me, dearie?
Yes.
Well, I love auctions, so come on.
Oh, get a load of the auctioneer, Horatio K. Boomer.
And now, friends, item 47. This is a very choice selection of flowered paper suitable for boudoir, living rooms, or... good day there, Chipmunk. Good day to you, my dear.
Hello, Mr. Boomer.
Hi, Boomer. When did you get to be an authority on interior decoration?
It's hereditary, Twitchy Puss. My father was a bartender. Now, friends, what am I bid for this lovely wallpaper? Item 47. Note the delicate shadings on this border of intertwined chrysanthemums.
Those aren't chrysanthemums, Mr. Boomer. Those are zinnias.
My dear, considering your unfortunate marriage to little Tinker Toy there, I defer to your superior knowledge of wallflowers.
Oh, yeah. Now, look here, Boomer. If you think for...
Now on with the bidding for item 47, friends. 30 rolls of mural delight. Paper your room with this lovely paper and bound out of bed into a bower of blossoms. Who'll start the bidding?
I won't, for one.
I hear one.
No,
$1 bid. Who'll make it 2?
I don't know what anybody'd want that stuff for.
4, I hear
What?
4. Only $4 bid for this glittering galaxy of gorgeous geraniums and glamorous goldenrod.
We better be quiet, Molly. If he thinks we're bidding, we'll find ourselves behind the 8 ball.
What's ball?
8.
Thank you. The gentleman says 8. 8 I'm bid. Folks, only $8 for this tremendous bargain in boudoir billboarding. Who'll make it 9?
Now, you wait a minute, Mr. Boomer. We weren't bidding.
Ah, yes, you were, my dear. Heard you distinctly.
Oh, yeah. Now, look here, Boomer. One more crack.
One more. That makes it 9.
No.
$9, folks, for item 47. Come. This is ridiculous. My young friends here bid 9.
He did not, Mr. Boomer, and if you intend...
10, I heard. $10, please. Who'll make it 11? 11, do I hear 11?
No, you don't hear 11, and even so, it doesn't...
Ah, dozen. The gentleman makes it 12. $12 I'm bid, 12 I'm bid. Going once at 12, going twice at 12. That's 24.
Oh, my.
Going 3 times at 12, 3 times 12 is 36. Going, gone. $36 to the gentleman in the horse's hat.
Now, look here, Boomer. Don't try them carnival tricks on me. I wasn't bidding, and you know it.
Sorry, Twaddle Tongue, but you made your bid. Now, don't try to lie out of it. Joe, give this man his wallpaper. $36, please.
Now, Mr. Boomer, we didn't buy that paper.
And we won't pay for
No.
it.
Ah, trying to Welsh, Rabbit. Come. I don't like to be disagreeable, but do you pay for this wallpaper or shall I call an officer?
You call.
Friends, you heard these people bid. You all witnessed the transaction.
He's got you, dearie. Pay him and let's go.
You know about that. Okay. Give me the wallpaper, Boomer. I'll go out and raise $36 someplace.
Splendid. If you can't raise the cash, dream boy, just send me a check and I'll raise it. Yes, indeed.
Wallpaper here to paper our whole block, that dirty crook. Hey, take hold of my arm, Molly. I can't see over this stack of wallpaper.
All right, dearie. Right this way. Dear, oh, dear. $36 thrown away.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I'm going to use this wallpaper.
What for, a bonfire?
No, sir, I'm going to paper the living room with it.
Oh, now wait a minute.
Huh?
Did you say you were going to do the papering?
Why, sure. Why not? Nothing tough about that.
Oh, dear. McGee, you can't even stick a stamp on an envelope without getting a nasty look from the mailman.
Oh, come, Molly. Shucks, I know.
Hi, mister.
Who said that? Oh, hello there, little girl.
Hi.
I couldn't see you on account of this load of wallpaper.
You look like the principal of our school with an armful of diplomas.
Well, maybe I do, sis, but there's a lot of difference between an armful of wallpaper and an armful of diplomas.
Sure there is, I betcha. With wallpaper, you know there's a job waiting for you. Pretty good, huh?
That's a very acute observation, sis.
I thought it was kind of cute, too.
Incidentally, school's out for the summer, ain't it, sis?
Sure, but not incidentally, mister. They do it on purpose.
Oh, they do, eh?
Hmm?
Never mind. Did you finish the year with good marks?
Well, sure I did, I betcha. I was the valedictorian of the second grade, I was.
Oh.
Sure. And my teacher, Miss Fiditch, said that...
Miss Fiditch?
Miss Fiditch.
Well, is she still teaching school?
Sure.
Gee, she must be getting pretty old. Why, I had her when I was in the second grade.
Oh, don't worry about it, mister. She would have got old anyway.
Oh, thanks. But how are you going to spend the summer, sis? You going away somewhere? Away from all the trials and tribulations of a scholastic career?
Well, gee, I don't know, mister. I've thought it all over. I've thought of Lake Louise and Bamfapa and the Grand Canyon and Dud Ranches.
Dude ranches.
Well, they're duds if you don't get any bang out of them, and I don't, I betcha. And then I have given serious consideration to Bermuda and Honolulu, Hawaii. But that entails a grass skirt. So I decided to spend the summer like I always do, up in the apple tree. So long, mister.
weekend, I had my car out on the highways, headed for a pleasant time in the country, and so did nearly everybody else. Isn't it amazing how a sunny day in June brings out all the cars in town? You know, there's one thing I noticed. Some of these cars seem to hold their heads higher than others, carry their families more proudly down the road. And no wonder. They were all shined up for the occasion with Johnson's Car New. You could almost hear those cars saying, your car looks like new when you use Car New. Until the Johnson Wax people perfected Car New, it used to be a chore to clean and wax polish your car. Either you spent real money for the job or worked several hours at it yourself. Well, with Car New, you do these two jobs at the same time. Both clean and wax polish in one easy operation, in half the time it used to take. And you won't believe what a beautiful showroom shine you get until you try Car New on your own car. Do it now and be ready to join the parade this weekend with a car your family can be proud of. Ask for Johnson's Car New from your regular wax dealer, auto supply store, or filling station. Car New costs very little.
Moving this furniture and bric-a-brac, Molly, so as I can start paper.
Oh, heavenly days. You're not serious about doing the papering yourself, are you?
Why, sure I am, and quit worrying. As the horse says, when the cowboy buckled the strap around his belly, this is going to be a cinch.
Oh.
Here, take this portrait of Uncle Dennis, will you?
But McGee, now.
Hey, by the way, you ever notice they got the picture wire fastened to the wrong side of that picture of Uncle Dennis?
They've no such a thing. If the wire was on the other side, Uncle Dennis would face the wall.
That's what I meant.
Come in.
Hello, Johnny. Hello, daughter. Just thought I'd stop in and pass the time of day.
Okay, pass it.
2:15 p.m.
Thank you.
That's okay, daughter. Hey, what you doing, Johnny?
You want to paper this room, old-timer?
Know anything about it?
Well, to hear him talk, Mr. Oldtimer, he's a paste master at it.
Paste master, eh?
Yes.
That's a play on words, ain't it? Past master, paste master.
That's it.
That's pretty good, daughter.
Well?
Hey? Oh, yeah. But that ain't the way I heard it. The way I heard it, one feller says to t'other feller, say, I just thought up a joke. Think Fibber McGee and Molly'd use it if I sent it to them? Is it a good joke, says t'other feller. No, says the first feller. Yep, they'll use it. Say, speaking of wallpaper, you kids know the Wallpaper song?
Wallpaper song?
Sure. South of the border, oh, too corny, eh? Well, I'll see you later, kid.
Oh, yeah. Help me move this Davenport out from the wall, will you, Molly?
Now, look here, McGee. Stop this nonsense. If you insist on doing the papering yourself, why don't you get somebody else to do it instead?
Go on. I can do it as good as nobody. You just watch and see.
Dearie, if you had as much ability as you've got confidence, you'd go a long way.
You betcha.
And maybe it'd be a good thing.
Hey, I know what I forgot. I need another ladder. I'll call Gildersleeve and see if I can borrow the loan of his.
Oh, do call him.
Hello, operator. Give me the residence of Throckmorton P. Gildersleeve. Oh, is that you, Mert? Oh. How's every little thing, Mert? Yes, sir. What's that, Mert? Your brother got pinched for holding up a train.
Heavenly days, McGee. What train did he hold up?
The one on his aunt's bridal gown. Held it up too high and got pinched on the ear for being a smarty. What's that, Mert? Oh, no answer, eh? Okay, as long as we got the gag in. Such as it was. Thanks, Mert.
Well, And here's the ironing board, McGee.
Okay, I can put that up there.
And now listen, don't be spilling paste all over it either. And furthermore, I think...
Hello, Molly. Hello, Fibber.
Oh, hello, Mr. Wilcox.
What's the matter with you, Harlow? You look like somebody turned the blowtorch on your ice cream cone.
Well,
God.
well, I've got a problem, folks. I have a friend who works in New York and lives over in Jersey. And I've wanted to sell him some Johnson's car new for a long time. So I told him to listen to me on this program tonight.
Listen to you.
Sure, who else?
Oh, my.
But my friend is always driving home at this particular time and has to hear the show on his car radio.
Look, Harlow, time's late. Tell us, in your refined Racine accent, what goes with the guy who has to hear your dulcet tones on his car radio?
Well, look, suppose I were to say, folks, Johnson's Car New is a wonderful new double-action product that makes your car shine like new again with an absolute minimum of effort.
Okay.
It cleans and wax polishes in one simple operation. Just apply Johnson's Car New, allow it to dry, wipe it off. And there's a beautiful sparkling wax polish that looks like it just came off the sales room floor. Try Car New today. It's as sensational for cars as Johnson's Glow Coat is for floors and linoleum.
Well, where's your problem? He certainly heard that plain enough, didn't he?
Nope, he's driving through the Holland Tunnel. Ha, ha, ha. So long, pal.
You know, McGee, and I hate to say this, but sometimes I suspect Mr. Wilcox is just inventing excuses to talk about Johnson's product.
Please, Molly, don't be so cynical. Hand me that roll of wallpaper there, will you?
Is it all cut to the right length?
What you mean the right length?
Well, all living rooms aren't the same height, dear. I don't want it drooping from the molding or having 30 or 40 inches of it festooned over the floor.
Hey, that's a thought, ain't it?
That's a thought. Imagine having guests come in, look around, and then come up and whisper, "Pardon me, Mr. McGee, but your wallpaper is showing."
Well, we'll worry about that later. I got to put the ceiling piece up first.
What's that big hole for, McGee?
That's for the chandelier to go through. The chandelier side.
What?
Now, you hold the davenport, Molly, while I climb. Now, when I reach this end up to the ceiling, you tell me how far over here.
Look out, McGee, the Davenport is tipping. McGee, where are you?
I'm hanging on to the chandelier.
You come right down before you break a bulb.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry about me. I can hang on here indefinitely. Used to do this on the trapeze in vaudeville. Ever hear of an act called William William? That was me.
William William?
Sure. Double Bill McGee, I was known as in them days.
Oh, my.
Double Bill McGee, the dashing, debonair daredevil, defying death daily with dizzy and difficult demonstrations of dazzling dexterity, dauntlessly dangling from dawn to dark and dumbfounding dimpled damsels in their ding-dong daddies with my dilly-dipsy-doodle double drop, decorated by dukes and duchesses for my delightful disregard of danger while doing my dive to the roll of the drum. But look out below, Molly, here I come.
King's Men singing Say It.
When our birds we can't know about love, oh, say it over and over again, over and over again. Never, never stop saying your mind. I've often feared how I love to listen to you say, ever and ever so sweet. Ever and ever so sweet. Sentimental just like an old valentine. Oh, when you say I love you, the same old I love you, they whisper in stories and plays. You can change I love you, the same old I love you, to all such a heavenly phrase. So won't you please say softly and gently and then over and over again. Never, never stop staying your mind alone forever, and you never leave me ever, darling. Say it over and over again. Then begin the sweet story again. I love to hear you promise you always will be mine forever, darling. Won't you whisper, whisper softly and gently and
Molly, you better drop some bed sheets over all the furniture. This wallpaper face gets kind of indiscriminate.
Maybe you'd like to have me take the walls down and lay them on the floor for you. Would that help?
Well, that'd make it a lot... Now you're joshing me. Come on, Molly. I'm anxious to get started. This job is just... Oh, Dad read it. Come in.
Oh, Mrs. Uppington.
Yes, how do you do, my dear? And Mr. McGee?
Ooh, hi, Uppity.
What, may I ask, are you... Oh, wallpaper.
Yeah.
Are you expecting the decorator?
Well, McGee's the decorator, he says. He's going to paper this room himself, Mrs. Uppington.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing what is being taught in public schools nowadays?
Hey, what do you think of the wallpaper, Uppy?
It'll be much prettier after tongue, I hope. You like it, Mrs. Uppington?
Well, frankly, Mrs. McGee, I think hanging is too good for it.
Well, now, after all...
Uppy, as the hostess says when she found the guest under the piano the day after the party, I think that one was uncalled for.
What kind of paper have you got in your living room, Mrs. Uppington?
My drawing room, Mrs. McGee, is not papered.
Oh.
Don't you remember, Molly? It's all done in sinful cedar.
Sinful cedar?
Sure, you know. Naughty pine. So you don't like our choice of wallpaper, eh, Uppy?
Mr. McGee, anyone who would be so indiscriminating as to purchase such an important item as wallpaper at a cheap, common sidewalk auction sale
Oh, now, hold on there, Ginny. Wait a minute. How'd you know we got this stuff at auction?
Because, Mr. McGee, I just purchased the same pattern there myself.
Oh.
Yes, and the scoundrel who sold it to me assured me that I had it exclusively north of 14th Street and west of the railroad track. Oh, May, what did I say? Oh, May, goodbye.
Oh, dear, that woman never has a kind word to say about anything.
I know. She's looking at the world through Raz-colored glasses. Well, come on, Molly. Hand me another handful of that wallpaper there. Thanks. Oh,
Oh, heavenly days, McGee. Don't splash that paste around so enthusiastically. You're getting it all over everything.
Oh, it'll wash off. Hold on. There. That's pretty good, eh?
It's beautiful, except for one thing.
What's that?
It's upside down.
Good thing that was only the second strip I put on. Now all I got to do is put every other one on upside down, and it'll look like that's the way the pattern goes. You see, just use your noodle in a case like this here, and...
Oh, there, McGee.
Oh.
Harlow Wilcox told me you were paper hanging. Let me help, will you? Gee, this ought to be fun.
No. I'm sorry, Throckmorton, but I'm afraid you don't...
You're a hard man, McGee.
I am not a hard man. Here, grab a brush, you big ninny. Get busy.
Well, all right. Oh, boy, I've always wanted to do this. Okay. La, 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 la. Huh?
For goodness sakes, boys, don't be so sloppy with that paste. I feel like I was in a slightly sticky snowstorm.
How we doing?
Okay, Gildy. Okay, bring it over this way.
Huh?
No. Around the ladder, not through the ladder. For the love of...
Oh, I'm sorry, McGee. My, this is tender paper, isn't it?
What you think I paper walls with, you dumbbell adhesive tape?
No, look here, McGee.
Oh, now stop it, you two, and get to work.
Yeah. Come on, get busy, Gildersleeve.
Well. By the way, it's my first turn to get up on the ladder, McGee.
Huh? Oh, okay. Go on. I'll take this end, and you take...
Oh. Now look what you did. Kicked a hole in Uncle Dennis.
What's he doing behind the Davenport? Come on there, you! Come on, get to work.
Oh, pipe down, Gildersleeve. That's a picture of Uncle Dennis.
Oh. Good likeness, though. Well, come on, McGee. Let's go.
Okay. Now, up with it. A little more to the left there, Gildy.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, now another strip.
Yeah?
Hey, look out, Gildersleeve. You're splashing paste all over me.
Well, get out of the way then, McGee.
Oh, yeah? Well, see how you like it. How you like the taste of that?
Tastes like that spaghetti you made last week, McGee, only more flavor. Here you are. Try some of this yourself.
Oh, yeah, why you...
Oh, wait a minute, you. Here, have some.
Here. Give me one of those brushes. I might as well get the fun out of this, too.
Oh, wait a minute, McGee.
Hey, cut it out.
Now, just a minute, Mr. McGee.
I'm about out.
Who against one? That ain't fair.
Hey, Fibber, Molly.
Huh?
You'll have to hurry. Your time's about up.
You mean we ain't got time to finish the show?
That's right.
Well, thank goodness. I wondered how we were going to get out of this mess. Play, Billy.
Fibber and Molly will be back in just a moment. Last year, the New York and San Francisco World's Fairs drew millions of visitors. This year, they're out to break last year's records, both in attendance and entertainment. If you attend the New York Fair, you should certainly spend some time in the fascinating town of tomorrow. The 15 model homes here are filled with inspirations of home building, home decoration, and home furnishing. Now, do you know how the floors, furniture, and woodwork of every one of these homes are protected and beautified? You've guessed it, with Johnson wax polishes exclusively. Genuine Johnson's wax on floors, furniture, woodwork, paneling. Johnson self-polishing glow coat on kitchen linoleum, rubber and asphalt tile floors. Johnson's cream wax on furniture polish, on furniture and tabletops. Even Johnson's car new on the new cars displayed on the grounds. Johnson's wax polishes protect the floor and wood surfaces of the great majority of all World's Fair buildings and exhibits. So you see, you can't go wrong yourself when you insist upon Johnson wax polishes for your own home.
McGee, look at the mess this room is in. I told you you'd never get this room papered.
I know what was wrong, Molly. It was the paste.
What? What was wrong with the paste?
How do you expect me to paper the living room with library paste? Good night.
Good night, Hal.
This is Harlow Wilcox, speaking for the makers of Johnson's Wax, Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat, inviting you all to join us again next Tuesday night. Good night.
And this is the National Broadcasting Company.